So when it comes to Pro League and pro players, you're thinking, okay, these guys are the best in the game and know what they're doing. That is true to some level, yes, but at the same time, some of these pros are making very bad mistakes that in today's video we're going to talk about them and see what they have to do to make these games less one-sided. Before we jump into the video, by now you all know I do coaching sessions to help you improve and learn faster. So for getting more info on prices and scheduling a session, you can DM me on Discord. My Discord is in the description. Let's get to the video. The first thing that I want to talk about is a lot of solo pushes and solo plays from these pro teams. Even though they're playing together and they have to work together and trade each other, we don't see that much. This example is G2 against SSG. They are trying to take top 4 control because defenders have vertical pressure. So it doesn't matter if attackers open dining wall, they can never go for a plant because defenders have above and they're just gonna shoot near the head. So of course, these attackers need control of blue hallway, maybe control of piano, opening office wall, and all of that makes sense. But look at these attackers just being so far from each other and so separated. We have Laura on the roof, we have Doki on the blue stairs. Later on, we're gonna see Uno opening the office wall and then dropping down. And also we have Blaz all the way downstairs outside Snowmobile Breach, just cutting off one defender who's false. These guys can obviously save cams downstairs because we have a Solis, so he knows where the cams are, but why instead not bring Gridlock and cover the flanks? Then Gridlock can help his teammates, more manpower on top 4 and downstairs, and then defenders can't retake any areas of the map, which is exactly what happens. So False gets a kill, that's 4 versus 5, and then Alamo drops down just to hunt Solis, so now we have a 3 versus 5 on the top 4. And SSG is smart obviously, so they know Laura is on the roof kinda like setting up, doing his utility work, so they go for retaking all of that area like fireplace, jungle, top blue, and they get the kill on Hibana who's Doki. Can Laura refrag on this position? No, he can't. So Laura also gets killed to Nurs. Where is Uno? All the way downstairs opening dining wall. Where is Alamo? All the way basement. You see, these guys are so far away from each other, and instead of playing the objective and going together, they're hoping that their 1v1 gunfights work. Another example is this round. They're attacking bar this time, and they have to take from solar side, master side, and go over to library. Now you see Doki is pushing alone, which is good. We have some pre-placed drones, we are joining for each other, we are taking map control, but you need to slow down. You don't have any pressure on Benjamin Master, who's playing right here with the shotgun, with the mute jammer, a couple of ADSs, and more teammates next to him. And look at SSG instead. They have a castle barricade covering mute, so they can't kill him from the big window. We have Ashen who's playing castle in office, so he's kind of holding a crossfire. Then we have a player in piano. Everyone's so close together and ready for trades, and they're holding crossfires. On the other hand, G2, instead of actually taking their time, joining out what utility they have and what is their setup, so they can open this, for example, this castle barricade, push this mute out of his position, and then maybe instead of pushing Blitz down to office alone, why not just bring the Blitz to bathroom to take care of this mute? At least that way mute can just shotgun someone in the face, and maybe Doki, by just standing behind the shield player, can get a kill. Funny thing is, now I'm gonna show you a round from SSG attacking exactly the same side. And look what they're doing. They're taking their time, they're communicating, this is all clear, getting map control, and now they know they have to slow down and just like get rid of utility, push together. They also have a shield. So their push is kind of similar. They have a Blackbeard, but look at Blackbeard. He's not rushing, he's not doing any stupid play. He's slowing down, getting rid of the utility, opening a soft wall, getting a cam. They're opening all of these windows, all of these walls, destroying Vomai magnets. And once they're ready for the push and execute, they're gonna call it out and all go together. So ADSs are burned, they close the doors with Raura, so these guys can't do anything. Of course, Laura has to waste 1 impact. There's a Blackbeard, and there's a guy right behind him.
Play from G2. Yeah, Laura at the core. Newers with a double kill for SSG, and finally they look strong on the attack as Bolt will also follow suit. Ashen on the Blackbeard getting lit up, but makes his way down.
Look how beautiful this push is. Even though it was 5 versus 2 or 5 versus 3, Blackbeard pushed to blue stairs, but he wasn't very aggressive because he knows his teammate is right behind them and he's just a distraction. So he's gonna distract the defender, and then someone else is gonna get the kill right behind them. Other mistake that I saw from pro players, which is crazy to me, is not holding entries and not being ready for rushes. In these games that you have a lot of rounds, there's a high chance you get rushed on, someone jumps in the side with the Blitz or with the shield, or they smoke the side and go for a plant. Also, we have a nuke, so again, there's a high chance he's just gonna walk into side and get the kills.
All the way through lobby already. I mean, he's already hitting side. GT will not have a clue.
Oh, wow. This is incredible. Yeah, and this is actually on cam as well. That is a Valk on cam. Uno.
So how are you not ready for this type of phase in the beginning of the round? First 30 seconds is the moment that it's gonna happen. Defenders are still setting up side, they're top 4, they're offside, they're roaming. This is exactly the time that they're gonna do it. So instead of going on cams and instead of just like sitting in a corner, why not just check all these entries and be ready for them? The same goes for the defenders who are top 4. Yes, they have control of above, they have verticals, but until attackers get close to you and push top 4, you have to hold entries. And that's how G2 won this round, to be honest. Sure, Nuke got a kill downstairs on bomb site, but he can't do anything because he doesn't have the diffuser. Even if he had the diffuser, he couldn't plant the bomb. So all SSG players try to rush top 4 all together, refrag each other, and go for a fast push. And since G2 players are close to each other and they are covering the entries, of course, SSG lost this round. MAD made exactly the same mistake on this map too. They are defending bar and gaming, and how many times attackers rushed through this window with a shield, with smokes, and just went for a plant. Still, we see Kino in bar just chilling, setting up side, and not being ready for this rush. And of course, when the bomb is down, he can't do anything. The thing is, we don't have to blame any of these players. Again, this is a team game. All of the team has to be ready for this type of rush and stupid plays, so once it happens, they can retake the bomb site, they can C4, deny the plant, and basically clutch it. So no, it's not entirely Kino's fault right here, it's the team's fault. We need to hold entries. Attackers could have done the same play from basement, from fireplace, from just jumping into library, but it's important to keep all of those plays in mind and be ready for it. Another mistake that I want to talk about, which also happens in your rank games, is not timing your push and executes.
Do a 3-2-1 when you execute for the first layer of the defenders. So when you're going for like mess or whatever, do a 3-2-1, go together.
Yeah.
They're gonna send more people to help, but the 3-2-1 will help you guys clear them out. So you're 5 versus 3 at once.
So when you want to take map control all together at the same time and go for a plan, go for kills, it's better that you call the push and say 3, 2, 1, let's go. All push together. And that's exactly what this team didn't do. Wildcard has 35 seconds with 5 versus 2 man advantage. Instead of calling the push and all going together at the same time, first Hibana goes down main and dies to Shaiko. Now some people are gonna talk about how genius Shaiko is in this situation and all of that, but they're never gonna talk about how this team threw the round. Of course, when it's 2 versus 5, Shaiko knows that he has to play aggressive and go for 1v1 gunfight. So when Hibana goes down main, he gives 1v1 gunfight to Shaiko, and now it's 4 versus 2. On the other hand, we have Monty who's pushing dirt and he's going through Goyo fire. So now it's 3 versus 2. Great way to throw the man advantage. Are the 2 guys who were pushing blue stairs inside? No, they are not. Is Grim on side planting the bomb or going for the kill on dirt? No, he's still on the hatch, nothing has happened. And because of that, Shaiko has time to rotate to the long hallway and not only kill the guy on the hatch, but also hit a nasty flick on the guy who's pushing from blue. And at this point, round is lost. What Wildcard could have done was to wait just a bit and then call the execute and go for it. In these situations, it's important to not panic, do not throw the round, do not give away 1v1 gunfights, and all commit to the push.
For MAD, if they can kind of just get through this round, make it 4-5, then it's a question of, okay, well, if that information is proving to be successful for W7, then just ban out the Valkyrie. Going after this round, of course. Here we go. Well, the fast play has been successful, and Hot and Cold, though, absolutely shut down by Loban. They got the first part of that right. What happened to the 3-2-1?
Moving on to the next one, we have BDS versus Furia. And when I'm watching this video and this round and this clip, this is actually crazy to me. BDS is taking top 4 for vertical pressure and opening hatches and all of that. It makes sense. But when you're taking top 4, we have 3 staircases on this map. We have red stairs, we have brown stairs, and we have white stairs. You need to be careful with the flanks. Now, these guys don't have anything for the flanks. No gridlock, no nomad. Sounds good. So surely they should have pre-placed camps and have someone to sit on the camps and watch it so these guys can do their job. Even though they have a pre-placed camp, but no one's on the flank watch role. So Smoke KZ can just flank all the way to red hallway and almost kill P4. Now this didn't work, sure, but later on to the round, Flipox again flanks the brown stairs and kill the bug.
Flipox is forced back but gets re-aggressive. Robbie taken down on the white stairs, allows a little bit more mobility for Nets.
Very bad. Now flank up the brown stairs as well. What's happening, BDS?
Yeah.
So watching these pro league teams making these mistakes is actually insane. You either want to bring the operator for the flanks or have someone on the flank watch role so you don't have to worry about it. Just like Furia, I've seen them playing gridlock so many times on different bomb sites, and after that they just focus on the round. They don't have to look back behind them. And that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and let me know down in the comments which one of these mistakes you were making until now. Make sure to like and subscribe for more, and until the next one, watch these 2 videos right here. Stay safe.